The Paris Climate Agreement is a landmark international treaty signed in 2015 with the aim of combating climate change. The Paris Climate Agreement was the result of the 21st Conference of Parties, COP21, of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, held in Paris in 2015. The agreement was signed by 196 countries and territories, making it one of the most universally supported treaties in history. The Paris Agreement recognizes the urgent need to address climate change and sets the goal of limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, with a stretch goal of limiting it to 1.5 degrees Celsius. This is crucial because, as we are already seeing, even a small increase in global temperature can lead to devastating impacts such as more frequent and severe heat waves, storms, floods, and droughts. To achieve this goal, the Paris Agreement requires countries to set their own targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and to regularly report on their progress. These targets, known as nationally determined contributions, NDCs, are not legally binding, but they are intended to be transparent, ambitious, and progressively more stringent over time. The Paris Agreement also encourages the use of renewable energy sources and the phase-out of fossil fuels. The Paris Agreement is not just a top-down agreement negotiated by governments. It is also the result of grassroots activism and public pressure, which helped create the political will for action on climate change. The Paris Agreement is not without its challenges. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of enforcement mechanisms and penalties for non-compliance. Another challenge is the fact that some countries, particularly the United States under the Trump administration, have withdrawn from the agreement or threatened to do so. However, the momentum for climate action remains strong, and many countries, cities, and businesses are stepping up to fill the leadership gap left by those who have withdrawn. The Paris Climate